A very good afternoon to you from the sports desk. Let's start here. This year's Moshoeshoe Walk commemorated the 200th anniversary of the founding of the Basotho nation. The hike attracted a healthy global audience, including organizations such as the European Union, the United Nations Women. The 116-kilometer three-day trek saw a few casualties along the way in the baking Lesotho sun. Newzroom Africa's reporter Khotso Sello was there to capture it all.
Thousands of hikers from across all corners of the globe descend on the much-famed Menkhoaneng Mountains for the annual historical Moshoeshoe Walk founded in 2007. The hike has grown exponentially since inception. For the newcomers, it's a rude awakening. Sleep for the next 3 days is a luxury. No time for eggs, bacon and toast, so it's leqebekwani and motoho for a quick meal. At 6 o'clock a.m. sharp, a light warm-up walk from the campsite Mate to Menkhoaneng. Menkhoaneng is King Moshoeshoe's birthplace, and that's where the walk officially starts. From the get-go, it's an upward climb. Thaba ya Menkhoaneng is steep. As the sweat drips down your forehead, this is when you realize the journey has begun in earnest. The spectacular landscapes are the incentive the hikers need for the arduous task at hand. At the first water point, they are already nursing sore feet and ankles. The sun is relentless, without a cloud in sight in the sky. Mangangajane, sweet reeds and dipabi are all on sale to help hikers refuel. For some, just plain water will do. Mind over matter. Hikers dig deep to make it to lunch. The temperatures continue to soar, but we soldier through. Medical care is of paramount importance, and as you can see, medical tents are inundated by the walking wounded.
As for eating, I think breakfast is important. As we have always been saying that we eat healthy, we check how we wear our shoes, the most important thing. Socks, we shouldn't wear tight shoes, tight socks, and also we have appropriate socks for hiking. That is the most important thing. Other than that, I think it's up to us to attain to take the journey, not to say, no, I'm just taking the business, yes, hearing over the body says no to you.
From there, outward bound is the destination, and that's where we set up camp for the night. Day 2, this is the day of battle. It's the longest day of the 3-day trek. Torches are a necessity because the walk starts as early as 3 a.m. It's dark. Nippy, but not cold enough to wear a windbreaker. The leading pack sing songs that go a long way in fighting any fears of darkness or wildlife. The climb is steep, energy sapping, but the scenery breathtaking. There are picture-perfect valleys on both sides. We stop to marvel at Mother Nature's artwork. A little further, Dipetu. This is the place where Moshoeshoe's grandfather's collarbones were found after he and his entourage were devoured by cannibals on the way to Tababusiu. Apparently, Moshoeshoe did not retaliate. Instead, his humanity and humility allowed him to ask Badimu for his grandfather's remains.
Morena Moshoeshoe a kopantse diboko le dibokwana le dihlophatsane tse re buileng ka tsona e leng tlotla eo Morena Moshoeshoe a re fileng yona go ja batho ba tsoswa ke ne ke tla re re ngolle modimo a tsowe ehe o re tsitse ntho golo re ke ntse re bolayana re ntse re lwana empa bo fihle wa hae thaba bosiu mona o re tseditse ntho golo ke mo gona gereng we are happy, we are celebrating 200 years today. And what we do, we honor the king, Moshoeshoe the first, and the mountain. Because we are because of this mountain and the king. Remember how the cliff is about 40 to 45 meters high, and no one can climb that 45 meters high. Jale ke yona tsela eo ke reng re leboa morena Moshoeshoe ka selemo sena sa 2024 gore be re fihlile boemong bona. Ke mpa fela ke re ntate Modimo a tle a etse hore Moshoeshoe a re bone, re kgutleleng man mona re tseba ho tshireletsa Basotho, re tseba ho ba fepa. Ke itse taba dingata ho ne ho jiwa sena motho wa bolawang ke taba ka hana Lesotho. Ke ne ke tla o jwetsa ho nona le nako.
After lunch, the demanding trek to Madimong.
It was nice. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly. I deserve the rest.
Yeah, nice start, nice good flow, you know. Crazy how many people there are. All the lights look like Christmas lights, you know, in the dark. It's cool.
You know, most of the times when you come, it always rains. So this time around, it was sunny from the beginning to the end. I think, again, the challenge was we left very late. When we left at Mokwane, normally we leave around 7, 8. But this time around, we leave around 10:30. So it was a long journey. It was tough and rough. But then we had to keep up the pace. We couldn't have many breaks on the way. So then, apart from that, there are new casualties because then some people are new. They've never hiked. Some they came because of the 200 years that we are celebrating as the formation of the Lesotho nation. So basically, that's the challenge that we had today.
You're out. Amazing that. Injured.
I can't really contest.
Been here for a few months, and Basotho people are so gentle and kind.
Yeah.
And man, can they hike!
But did you learn any song?
Oh, songs.
The Lesotho song, because they have been singing.
They've been singing. I've been singing along. I bet I'm getting all the words wrong, but I'm singing anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
No, you must keep on singing. How do you feel, physically and emotionally?
I feel very good. After a nap, I'll feel even better.
Yeah.
It's another 30-odd kilometers to the campsite. The stratosphere gets darker, energy levels are dropping, and unwavering willpower is the only weapon available to the hikers, so they trudge along. The last day, it's such a bittersweet moment when an intense 3-day hike creeps closer to an end. The hikers are feeling the pinch. Unlike last year, there is no rain and the heat wave is relentless. We all want it to end. Energy levels are at an all-time low, but not enough to dampen the intense excitement in the air. The city kids are missing civilization and can almost taste it as we edge closer to the finish line. The rain chants continue, but the rain guards dig in their heels. Hikers are cooking under the Lesotho sun. The trailheads need battling climbs, but walking sticks prove to be lifesavers. And then, from a top of view, finally, Basotho is in our sight. Song, dance, and elation fill the air. The pace picks up to the cultural village where the closing ceremony is going to be held. The Queen and her soldiers did not lead like in previous editions. The scorching temperatures didn't allow it. As we enter Basotho, the mood changes. The hikers all of a sudden don't seem ready to part ways. They are not ready to say goodbye to the Lesotho mountains.
We made it.
I'm crying.
But the final destination has been reached. Nostalgia hits. There's a lot that will be missed. The faces of the villagers who lined the streets every day. The children who ran around picking water bottles. The singing. The mental fortitude that carried individuals during the most painful and challenging moments of the walk. Most of all, the spiritual healing from the natural offerings of the kingdom of Lesotho. 200 years of the Basotho people. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Khotso Sello in Lesotho.